evening, and thank you for coming tonight. My name is Laura Ross-Giroux. I've lived in the Taber area for 8 years, in the MD for 4, but I've been visiting the area for over 25 years, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I'm married and have a grown daughter in Calgary in the oil industry. I've always tried to live my life according to the credo, you should try to leave a place better than what you found it. And I have a long history of community service in trying to do so. I'm currently chair of the Taber Library Board. I was recently elected vice chair of the Chinook Arch Regional Library System. I'm also involved with adult literacy and the Taber Theatre Players. Prior to moving to Taber, I was involved in the construction of the Carsland Community Centre, a 40,000 square foot building that opened its doors debt-free. I was also the first woman president of the de facto town council there in Carsland and gained valuable experience in dealing with issues such as facility maintenance, emergency services, and seniors issues. I was also a business owner who learned the importance of shop local, and it's this experience that I have brought with me to Taber. Through my involvement with the library, I assisted in raising over $300,000 locally for the construction of our new library, and since then the board and staff have tried to operate it in a fiscally responsible manner. For the 2010 budget, we actually asked the town for $3,000 less for operating expenses than in the previous 2009 year. This year, we're asking for only a modest increase, despite some issues with the building. I believe that the whole is only as good as the sum of its parts, and in looking to serve the citizens of Taber, we have to use a balanced systems approach. The town looks to transfer payments, taxes, user fees, and other areas to generate revenue for operating expenses, and despite cutbacks, there's a greater need than ever for services. Raising taxes is not always a solution, but we must look for other alternatives. I don't have all the answers to all the issues that Taber faces, but I promise that I will work for town council members.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Louis Tams, and I am seeking my second term on town council for the town of Taber. I have lived my entire life in Taber. The woman I've proposed to in this town I still happen to be married to, and together we've raised 4 beautiful children. We have 4 grandkids. I have lived my entire life in this town. I've been a business owner, most recently purchasing Horizon Implements from Sherman Gosvick with a couple of partners. I believe in a town that as a citizen of the town, you must give back to the town. I have been on the Chamber of Commerce. I've been the president of the Chamber 2 years. I have been also the co-chair of Cornfest, which I think is the most wonderful event this town hosts. I believe the town needs to be a well-rounded town. Recreational facilities, arts, crafts, culture, libraries, all of that needs to happen. But all of that comes with a cost, and that cost is borne by the taxpayers. And I thank you for being here, for being interested in the town. I would ask for your support on October the 18th, not because I deserve it, but because I'm willing to work for it. I'm willing to give my best to the citizens of the town. I'm willing to be open and listen. My phone number is not unlisted. I'm available anytime. I'm willing to talk to anybody. I believe strongly in one thing. There's a certain way to solve a problem. Your way, my way, and the correct way. I promise to strive for the correct way every time. And for that, I ask for your support on October 18th. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Thanks, Wendy, for that introduction. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mark Francis, and I am in the cattle industry. I operate a farm and ranch with my older brother just west of the town of Taber, but I do live in the town of Taber and have resided in the town for the last 20 plus years. I grew up here in the town of Taber. In fact, my great-grandfather homesteaded in the area in 1904, and there's been Francis's here in the area and serving in different community services ever since. I'm married to Melanie Bullock, and we have 2 children, a 14-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter. Taber is a wonderful place. I love living here. I wouldn't think of living anywhere else. I've served a little bit on different things in Taber. I served as the vice president and president of the Taber District Soccer Association. I also served on the Ken McDonald Sportsville Society. After serving there, I got on with the Alberta Beef Producers as a delegate, and everywhere I've traveled in the province of Alberta to meetings, people know where Taber is and they think it's a wonderful place, and it is a wonderful place. I also serve on the Beef Information Center, which is the national promotion arm for the Canadian Cattlemen's Association, and I chair CAP, which is the Classroom Agricultural Program, which takes ag into grade 4 classrooms. I don't think I believe in anything different than most of these candidates up here. I believe in holding the line on taxes. I think our sporting facilities need to be kept up for our youth so that they have something to do in this community. I think that our roads and infrastructure need to be maintained and improved. I'm running for town council. I think I have the skills that are necessary to be a good councilman and serve you. And I thank you very much.
Good evening, citizens of Taber. I prepared a speech, but I'm actually not going to do it because my wife said, and I believe what she said, she speak from my heart. As many of you know, I moved here from the States, United States, about 14 years ago. It was a wonderful. This is a wonderful community. Right away, we were accepted in the community, and people were friendly and really got to know us. And in the last 14 years, we've had a downtown business, as you know, with Photo Source, and I've decided I'd like to give back to the community because of all the support that the citizens of Taber have given me, my business, and my family, and how much I've enjoyed being here. I've been doing a little bit of researching, and as Louis and Mark said, we have a lot of wonderful facilities here. We have a pool, we have an ice skating rink, we have the sports field, we've got the Civic Center. I don't know if you realize, but we as citizens, it's supplemented the sports center and everything. It's in a deficit of $750,000 between the ice rink, the Civic Center and the pool. And that's a concern of mine that we as Taber needs to learn how to help that those facilities be sustainable. Also, I'm, as you know, downtown businessman, so I'm terribly concerned about the buildings and how we have quite a few vacant buildings and vacant industrial area, and that is a big concern of mine. And I'd like to work on that and see what we can do to attract people to come to Taber, to make it a destination for them as travelers. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to run, and I've been really enjoying talking with people in the last few months concerning the town of Taber. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity to live here and to raise a family. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rick Papadenitz. I'd like to say that everyone in this room is a very important part of our community, and I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I was born in Taber. I was raised here in Taber, and I'm a genuine, caring citizen of Taber. I've been involved with the Taber Emergency Services for the past 6 years. I've helped plan the Relay for Life for the last 3 years. I volunteered for the Taber Minor Hockey, Stars Charity Auction, the local Air Cadet Squadron, as well as the Town of Taber Recreation Board, in which I sit still. My vision for Taber is a long-term plan, because my family and I have chosen to make Taber, Alberta, our hometown. In the next term, our town needs to fill our industrial area with local committed business. We need to finish our trail system, as well as an off-leash park to enjoy with our family pets. Our highway corridor through Taber needs to be made attractive to tourists and travelers through our town. I feel a spray park near our sports complex would make a welcome destination for young families both local and abroad. My voice is a young one that has volunteered and cared for our community. I am willing to listen and be open to change because I truly believe that no great idea enters the mind through the mouth. I will do whatever it takes to make Taber the place to live, so on October 18th, make the youthful, energetic voice, the voice of Taber, Alberta, Canada, vote Rick Papadenitz for Town Council. Thank you.